Hey, how you doing? This is day number 6, Coach Basics, Sunday. So today, listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make your goal to be Emerald Coach. If you want to know what it takes to be an Emerald Coach, hey, this is your assignment. Go back into your back office, research what it takes to be an Emerald Coach, and post what it takes to be an Emerald Coach. That's going to be like your little test. You should tell me on what it takes to be an Emerald Coach. Why do I tell you that instead of me telling you the answer? Because I want you to get used to being very self-proficient. Any profession, doctor, lawyer, PhD, professor, when it comes to trying to find out the answer, sometimes you're going to be the only one there trying to look for the answers. So you have to learn to be very self-proficient to find the information, to find the answer to the question any way possible, as quick as possible. So I already know what it takes to be Emerald Coach. I already know what it takes to be Diamond Coach. So I want you to research that for yourself. Plus, that'll give you some practice in going to the back office and finding out information. So that should be your goal. Um, Also, what I want you to do in today's post, I want you to go back and listen to Dave Ingram's call. He was on a national call, and he pretty much breaks it down about what it takes to be Emerald Coach, and also what it takes just to be successful just in general. That's going to be very important. It's going to be very important for you every Monday to tune in to the national call. Right now, at the time of this program, the national call usually takes place 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be different depending on what coast you're on. So because depending on where you are, you may have to call a couple of hours earlier than us. So 11 a.m. is it's early enough that it's not too early for people on the West Coast, but a little bit later in the day for people on the East Coast. Plus, with the national calls, they're actually recorded and archived in the back office. So for me, I work crazy hours. A lot of us work 9 to 5 hours, so we can't just break or take time from our job to listen to the national call. So they're archived. So they're usually archived within 24 hours of posting. So listen to that call. Next thing I want you to always make sure you tune into the your local calls to your local team. If you're watching this, you're part of my team, more than likely you'll always be logged into, I'm sorry, you'll always tune in to Team Eagle Call. We have our calls at nighttime, between 8 and 9 o'clock at night. Sometimes it fluctuates, but about 8 o'clock at night, Monday nights, um, at the time of this recording. Sometimes they change it to 9 o'clock. But make sure you tune into the Monday night calls from Team Eagle. Team Beast Mode X, as we grow, we're going to have weekly calls also. So you're going to have Team Eagle calls weekly, National Call weekly, and as Team Beast Mode X grows, we're going to have our weekly calls just to keep everybody in tune, to reiterate what over to the national calls and anything new within Team Eagle or within Team Beast Mode X. And reiterate all the new things happening with Beachbody and to answer any specific questions you may have. Because the national calls, you can't really tune in. All right. I also want to remind you, please, self-development, self-development, self-development. Read The Compound Effect. I love it. I've read it multiple times, and guess what? I'm gonna keep reading it again along with my other self-development books. That's gonna give you the basis, the foundation to realize that every single day when you do an action, it compounds on the next day, compounds to the next day, such that small action leads to great results. It's like attacking um, that giant elephant and breaking the elephant task down to L's. Um, I also want you to make a list of 10 names of people that may benefit from Shakeology, 10 names. And once you make that list of 10 names, talk to me one on one, and we'll talk about how we're going to approach those people, about how uh, those people will benefit from Shakeology. That's part of your invite process. So you have to consistently and constantly come up with lists of people who you know could benefit from the workout programs in Shakeology, people who need our help. So that is today, Coach Basic. So you got your assignments. Um, watch the post and go forward and help people. All right. Peace out.